Hi, ladies. I hope that everyone had a wonderful day today. I just wanted to say welcome to another episode. This evening, I'm going to continue with the talk about balance, and I will call this part 2 of balance. And let's just dive right into it, ladies. I'll start by saying this. Let's love ourselves. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause for the week that we're having. Let's just cheer ourselves on and encourage ourselves in the Lord and just stir ourselves up to be happy. Stir ourselves up to be glad. And we are still alive and well, so there's always hope. I just want to say, ladies, keep your head up, like I always say. Keep on going. Keep pressing forward. Pressing towards your goals. Pressing towards your dreams. You can do this. You can do this by the power of God. You can do this. Remember, God is with you. Remember, God loves us. He's with us. We are not lesser. We're strong. We are intuitive. We are supporters. We are encouragers. We are nourishers. We bring life. We bring laughter. We bring joy. And I'm going to bring the joy today. And hopefully some laughter too. The first thing I want to address today is this concept, and it's in dealing with balance. Where have any of you ever heard that it's only one person in the world for you, and that's God's will? I tell you what, if it's only one person, we are in a whole heap of trouble, a whole lot of trouble. Because guess what? If there was a second chance for the sinner, the second chance for the whatever sin you can come up with, a third, fourth, fifth chance, it's got to be another chance for love. Because if the first one fails, there's always another chance in the Lord. So I'm going to just bring something up. During my over 20 years of being exposed to Bible teaching and especially full gospel teaching of the Word, I heard teaching on God choosing one particular mate for one particular person. Well, if God chooses our mate, this means He chooses the mate, and we have no choice in the matter. I've even had friends who have married men and they were not attracted to him, and they ended up in a divorce. There's something wrong with that picture. If there's only one person and you're forced to marry this person, you're forced to be with this person for your whole life. Oh, that's not love. That's not a fruit of the Spirit. That's everything opposite. That's more of like a tumultuous situation and a misery situation. Miserable. If you're stuck with a person you have no interest in. Oh, let's get some balance. These are things that I've always wanted to hear taught from churches or pulpits or people in ministry, and no one would talk about it. You would hear a little bit here and there about it, but not on a big scale. So I just, wanted to bring that out today, that if God, who created the universe, gives us a choice of whether or not we even want to serve Him, then you mean to say that He forces us to marry one particular person? And if we don't marry that person, we're just, grounded to yourself. You're just going to be by yourself. I say no. I say one monkey don't stop no show, okay? I would say that he tells us, when it comes to salvation, choose ye this day whom ye will serve. Would it be God or man? So He gives us a choice. He lays before us life and death, blessings and cursings. Then He says, choose life so that you and your seed may live. So He's so loving and kind. He's not going to force one person on you and you feel like, okay, well, this is the perfect will of God. Well, this is the permissive will of God. People choose every day. The person who you think is the perfect mate for you, he may get in a relationship with you or a marriage and say, I don't want to be married. I don't want to serve God. So what do? Ladies, there's balance to be gotten. And I just wanted to speak on that today because it's been mixed up for years. Several people stayed away from things like this, subjects like this, but I just wanted to encourage the ladies, if you've made any mistake, if you've gotten in a relationship that didn't work out, if you've been married and divorced, or if you've been widowed, oh, there's hope for you. Whether you want somebody or whether you just like to enjoy your life, it's up to you. God gives us a choice. And those of you that don't have a person right now in your life, enjoy yourself. Love yourself. Travel. Do some shopping. Do some reading. Do some soul searching. Meet new friends. Discover a goal or a business. Discover something that you've always wanted to do and step out there and do it because you can. That's the type of woman you are. Okay? And like my friend told me, when you give God your best, that's when you tap into your anointing. That's when you tap into all that God has for you. You turn on a switch. When you give him your best, that's when your own prosperity will begin to flow. When you just think about it, what do I like doing that I would do without pay? And start to do that. It might be event planning. It might be, a travel agent. It might be, cooking. It might be caring for children. It might be teaching. It might be preaching. Oh, it could be artistry. It could be music. There's so many choices that we have, ladies. We just need to enjoy our life. And if God so choose to bring someone to complement that life, it's all well and good. But I just wanted to just throw out about the notion that God forces us to be with one particular person. And I just believe that God's bigger than that. I think the God of the universe knows that we're going to make wrong choices, right choices, selfish choices, unselfish choices. But the bottom line is this: we have choices. And guess what? I've also heard women say God has shown them their wedding date, their wedding colors, the number of children they will have for a particular man. And, they point out that God showed them this stuff in the spirit. And then some of them have come to find out that the person was already married or the person didn't even like them. So we have to come off of this being so spiritual and just, there again, keep it real. So God always gives us a choice. And if you're claiming a man who's already married or praying for a man, you are in error and just totally out of order. So I just wanted to say also, in dealing with submission, we've been taught that submission is the stance that we should take when we relate to men. And that is true. But we are supposed to submit to our spouse and not every man. I've seen women who have submitted to every man because they are a man. And that's totally out of order. It's totally out of order. So I've seen people submit to their bosses, which is good. You follow the direction of the boss, but not personal things that the boss would ask you to do. So I've seen all types of women who have erred in the word while trying to obey the word. So we don't have to submit to every man. No. We don't have to debase ourselves around every man. If you're a supervisor, be the supervisor. If you're a leader, be a leader. And if you're a wife, submit to your husband. Show kindness to your husband. But on the flip side is this: submit to one another in the fear of God. That's how that goes. So I just wanted to throw out there those 2 points today. There's so many things that could be discussed when it comes to balance, but I just wanted to throw out those two today. Is number one, God gives us choices. We can choose who we would like to spend our lives with. And if it doesn't work out, we're not doomed and we're not stuck. The grace of God is so much bigger. And the second point is about submission. We are not called to submit to every man on earth because we're a woman. No. We're called to submit to our husband and honor him. And he's supposed to love us as Christ loves the church. So many people have erred and many lives have been ruined. Even when it came to finances, some people put all their money in church. They used to teach that, put all your money in and God will take care of your bills. And I myself was guilty of that, putting so much money in the offering plate and ignoring my own bills, thinking that automatically, your credit is going to be straightened out, your bill's going to be paid, But what they never told us in a lot of settings is after you gave your tithes, if that's what you were taught, then you still have to manage the 90% that you was left with. You don't give all your money and keep on going dancing through the tulips like there's no bills coming. There's no light bill that need to be paid. There's no water bill. There's no gas bill. There's no credit cards. So it's so much that we can learn. It's so much that I can just speak on. And I love serving God. I love calling myself one of those that name the name of Christ. I'm not one of the ones that have turned bitter and I don't want anything to do with Bible study. I don't want anything to do with the word. I don't want anything to do with Christians. I won't say that. But I have reached a point of just chilling, balance. I still love the Lord. I'm not backsliding for anybody, but I'm just going to keep it real. I'm going to laugh a lot, which ladies, I hope you do laugh a lot. I mean, gut, belly laugh. Throw your head back and laugh. Because there's some funny things going on in the world. And there have been funny things going on. There's things to be laughed about. There's things to be joyful about. There's things to be happy about. So pick up your head, keep on going, no matter what's going on. I'll say it again, you can make it because that's the kind of woman you are. And I would like to say that whatever man meets you, they better be glad because they're getting a good woman. You're a good woman. You're a woman of integrity. You're a woman of standard. You're a woman of joy. You're a woman of peace. You're a woman of self-control. You're a woman that has long suffering. You're a woman that brings help to other people. You're a sower and you are a giver. You're a good woman. Hold your head up, lady. Keep on walking. Show love wherever you go. Smile in the midst of all this stuff going on. And though we be in the later days, there's a brighter day for you. You take care. And I thank you so much for tuning in today. I want you to do good to somebody this week. And then I want to tell you once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Because guess what? Hearts of women, we do talk. Bye-bye.